In this edition of UTA Spotlight, we take a look at how the community here in Arlington celebrates Earth Day.
And a special tree that traveled to space calls UTA home. Welcome to UTA Spotlight. I'm Makayla Nobles.
And I'm Ben Gervasi. Thank you for joining us. The University of Texas at Arlington celebrated Earth Day by hosting a campus-wide event dedicated to protecting the planet and raising awareness of positive change to the environment.
Students and partners gathered at the Office of Sustainability's annual Earth Day event to discuss and learn ways to contribute to a more environmental-friendly future. Here is what one sustainability manager had to say about how students and the community can benefit from Earth Day.
This kind of opens up the door for them to learn more about what sustainable initiatives are going on around us.
For many, this event isn't just about Earth Day, it's about building a stronger and more eco-friendly community. Here's what one student had to say about the current environmental practices in the community.
I think this is the symptom of a greater trend in North Texas and a lot of Sunbelt cities, to where people are genuinely interested in decentralizing cars and low-intensity neighborhoods. People want to see more trees and parks. It's just, there's interest and the future is bright.
Earth Day means different things to people, but for all, it's a reminder of our responsibilities to the environment. It is important to recognize our impact and work together to protect the planet for future generations.
We hope that students understand that communities want to hear from them, their perspective on how they're living and what they want communities to focus on over the next 10 to 20 years.
The message is clear. Every action and idea counts. From recycling to raising awareness, UTA students and community members provide a change on campus and in the community. Daniel Castagna, UTA Spotlight.
EarthDay.org says 75 to 199 million tons of plastic are currently in the ocean, and we can combat this issue by reducing the plastic we use.
The UTA Planetarium hosted an event celebrating its moon tree. UTA is home to a moon tree located on campus that's celebrating its one-year anniversary with a presentation in the CPB atrium. The seed came from NASA's spacecraft as a part of the Artemis 1 mission.
My name is McKenna Dow. I'm the planetarium coordinator for the UTA Planetarium. The moon tree is fantastic. It is, as a tree, a seed, it literally went to space. It went on the Artemis 1 mission, meaning the Orion spacecraft. So the USDA Forest Service studied viable seeds from 5 different tree species from around the U.S. that represent the U.S. native forests here to apply to be a moon tree steward, to be a part of this very historic part of space exploration. And I'm very proud to say that we have one of these right here, a moon tree that is a living artifact of space exploration.
To find out more about the moon tree or the UTA College of Science, follow UTA Science on Instagram.
After this break, students discuss how they prepare for finals week.
We dive into the issue of gambling in Texas.
When people are fed, futures are nourished. They can connect with the world around them, unlock endless possibilities, and thrive. Join the movement to end hunger. Volunteer. Advocate. Donate. Go to feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Welcome back to UTA Spotlight. With finals season underway here on campus, we went to the UTA library to ask students how they prepare for finals.
Right now I'm trying to clean up all of my assignments that I haven't turned in yet, which I've got 2 of them due tomorrow night and then 1 due this weekend. So really just getting all my assignments turned in so I know where I stand when final season comes around, and I know exactly what I have to get on an exam to get the grade I want.
Really, I'm trying to organize my time. I kind of want to make time blocks for each day, basically saying
these few hours I'm going to do this and this and then this. Kind of just really plan my day out just because I'm that type of person that if I kind of don't have a schedule, I tend to focus on one thing, and that's not good during finals because I really have to spread myself out with the subjects that I'm doing.
I'm mainly just studying with my friends who are also part of my classes and hoping and praying because it's a mess out here. You have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, you're sleeping enough, eating enough, etc., because it can be very tempting to just sort of stay out all night and study into the late hours and forget to eat and such things. But self-care is very important.
I use all my notes. I use the PowerPoints that the professor laid out, and then I just use knowledge from that I've gathered just about the class, maybe from movies or from books. And I just go about it, repeat it, and make sure it stays in my head, and then take the test.
I was thinking about driving my car into a wall, but I decided to study.
A lot of caffeine. I'm going to stay up very late, and then I'm going to study as much as possible, and by that I mean study 30 minutes per day.
Here studying with some friends for an exam that is tomorrow midday. That's going to be very difficult. Partial differential equations, so very, very stressed, but I think definitely studying with a group and really making sure we go over all the things that the professors mentioned will be on the test will be helpful.
We wish our fellow Mavericks the best as we head towards the final hurdle.
On campus, UTA students are accustomed to taking hikes. With reporter Ben Gervasi, let's lunge into this story.
With the academic year coming to an end, UTA students traveled hundreds of miles by car, by scooter, and by foot. To get an idea of how much students really did walk, I interviewed students on campus to see what they would say.
Oh yeah, I walk everywhere.
How many steps do you think you take?
On average, I think I would say between 9,000 to 12,000 steps in a day. Mostly because I'm for my on-campus job, I give tours to prospective students, but as well as like just walking to classes each day.
It depends. Like today morning, I parked my car in, I think it's called the Central Parking, and then I walked to the business building, and then I have a class in the Fine Arts building, and then sometimes I'll have to walk around to the science engineering building or the library. I think approximately I don't know, I could overshoot and say 5,000 maybe.
I have to walk a lot since I don't have a parking permit, and I think I walk around 10 to 12,000 steps every day on a good day. If it's a bad day, if I have to walk around the whole campus, I sometimes take the View scooter, but if not, it can go up to 20,000 steps.
A 2005 article published in the American Journal of Health Education found that college students on average exceed the recommended 10,000 steps a day. Walking has been found to increase energy levels, maintain a healthy weight, and reduce stress.
I think it's helped me because I wasn't a very active person before college, and just walking around, it's a good feeling.
I've noticed that my weight has decreased a lot since coming to college. I'm a freshman, so.
And do you like walking?
I do. Especially with all the greenery, UTA. After it rains, it's really pretty outside.
Oh, it's definitely helped me. I feel more active, a lot healthier, I guess, in a sense.
I mean, it helps me stay energized. I mean, it's a quick little warm-up before track practice. You know, track is probably one of the most mentally, tough sports out there, you know, because you're not playing with a ball or something. You're really going against somebody who's basically the most fit, you know, who's basically is the strongest and everything like that. So I'll say it's helped me very mentally going into school, having different assignments, different multiple tasks put on me, helps me just mentally stay there and stay strong and focused.
So for this final season, make every step count. Ben Gervasi, UTA Spotlight.
If you're looking for more ways to engage in exercise at UTA, the Maverick Activity Center offers spaces to work out individually and in groups.
Texas lawmakers are once again considering whether to legalize casino gambling. A proposed constitutional amendment in Austin would allow destination resort casinos and legalize sports betting in the Lone Star State. Supporters say Texas is losing out on billions of dollars in revenue, pointing to potential economic benefits like new jobs and tourism if gambling is legalized. But some conservative lawmakers insist the measure is dead on arrival, and religious groups warn about gambling's social cost. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick has so far refused to advance any casino or sports betting bills in the Senate. The casino plan needs a 2/3 vote to reach the ballot. If the measure somehow passes, Texans could vote on casino gambling as early as November.
And that's all we have for today for this edition of UTA Spotlight. To stay up to date, please follow us on Instagram at MathMediaUTA.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a highlight. I'm Ben Gervasi.
And I'm Makayla Nobles. Thank you so much for joining us. See you next time.